This talk was originally going to be called Discovering Your Athletic Potential for Non-Athletes. But I took that word out of it because I didn't want to scare people away, because not everyone here considers themselves an athlete or wants to be an athlete. But I think that everyone is an athlete. Everyone was born an athlete. And I hate to use the word should, but I'm going to use it right now. I think everyone should aspire to be an athlete. But not in the sense of competing. Not in the sense of putting on a uniform. Not in the sense of entering a race or a match of any kind. If you look at the origin of the word athletic, it comes from athletikos, which means to have vigor, to be vibrant, to be robust, to be strong. That's what it means to be an athlete. It's not about winning a race. It's not even about entering a race. It's about living with power, living with vigor, living with a physical abundance inside of you. Athletikos. To embody that. To feel strong and powerful no matter what it is that you're doing. Now, I know some of you have moved to tropical islands, and people often say to me, why don't you get out of Vermont? Like, I know you like the snow, but man, those winters are killing you, and you always talk about being more depressed in the winter. Get out, come to a tropical island, escape to paradise. And I will at some point. But right now, I'm learning from the environment that I'm in. Right now, it's a great teaching tool for me. The University of Adversity. Because ease is not about removing the obstacles. People think it is. People think to have an easy life means that you have no obstacles in your life. I'm in Thailand, the weather's great, the fruit is abundant, it's really inexpensive, it's easy. That's not what ease is. Ease is not about having no obstacles. Ease is not about doing nothing. Because if you do nothing long enough, dis-ease will show up. Because ease is not about doing nothing. Ease is about being powerful no matter what shows up. Ease is not about getting rid of the hill and taking the golf cart. Ease is about being fit so that regardless how steep or long that hill is, you can move up it with no problem. Ease is not about getting rid of the mountain. Ease is about getting rid of the suffering that you endure going up the mountain. Ease is about being powerful in the face of whatever shows up. And that's only possible if you are an athlete, if you are strong, if you are robust, if you have vigor. This diet is one of the ways to move in that direction. This diet moves you away from dis-ease and moves you towards greater ease. It is one of the elements of greater strength and power. And so is physical activity. You must engage in some kind of physical activity. Hopefully, it's more play than work for you. I'm not a fan of the term workout. I'm not a fan of the concept workout or gyms or anything like this, where exercise is separated from life. I've got my relationships, I've got my job, I've got recreation, and then I've got to exercise. I think exercise should be a part of everything that you do. It should just simply be a part of your expression as a human being. And it's not you do it in a separate place with separate people at a separate time. It's something that you incorporate into everything that you do. You move swiftly and you move powerfully all the time, everywhere. When I go shopping, I'll park at the far end of the parking lot and I will sprint to the store. Why? Because it's fun to sprint. But I'm not trying to get a workout. It's fun to run fast. So I give myself a reason to do it. I'm not, at the grocery store's parking lot saying, all right, I'm going to do 10 sprints back and forth to the door with 2 minutes rest. No, I just get out of the car and I haul ass to the door. And people look at me like I'm nuts. I look at them like they're nuts. Incorporating vigor and strength into your life is what creates ease. It's about turning mountains into molehills, not the opposite. And so living in Vermont and dealing with depression and facing challenge on a regular basis, whether it be trying to become a better athlete or writing a book, whatever the challenge that presents, I'm facing it and finding ease in the midst of it. I could have a life with no obstacles if I wanted. I could be happy all the time if I wanted, but that doesn't interest me because then my contribution would be less. It's through challenging myself that I get insight. It's through challenging myself that I gain strength. It's through challenging myself that I become softer and not harder. I become more gentle and less reactive. And no matter who comes at me and how they try to confront me, I can find some path to ease in the midst of that.